What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over there on Telegram at t.me/KingofFomo1, as well as my TikTok channel. Just scan the code right there in the TikTok app. All right, so we're talking again about the Zero.Exchange token. So I've made about $4,000, close to about 4.5 ETH in 1 day from farming this thing. And I want to talk about some of the potentials for Zero.Exchange, some of the positives and negatives, just kind of give a follow-up video on kind of a successful coin pick right here. So as you can see, the price is currently sitting at 0.072 cents. That's almost double of what it was at yesterday. So on the 17th, we were at about 0.045 cents. If you bought on the lowest amount, you've almost close to doubled your amount in 1 day. And there's some really interesting stuff going on here, like in terms of like figuring out what you want to do for your strategy for accumulating some of these Zero tokens. And one of the things is, as you're farming this token, it kind of negates the fact that the price is going to go down over time. Now, I do think that the price is definitely subject to decreasing over the next couple of weeks, next 2 weeks, exactly as we continue this farming rate that's going out right now. But you really have to look at this in one of a couple different ways. Are you buying this token to be able to do a quick flip? If you're doing that, probably not the best token to do it with. Farming tokens generally don't really work that well for doing that. Or are you buying this token to be able to accumulate for the next 2 weeks, and then as the success of Zero continues on out, it can really go parabolic, and you can increase your holdings just from farming the token and from having the token itself. That is what my personal strategy is. Now, I put in about 14.5 Ethereum here to start, and you can see that my pooled Ethereum is actually almost up a little bit higher, close to 15 Ethereum. So not only did the price of Zero go up and the price of Ethereum go up, but also I've farmed 53,790 tokens in the past day or 2 days here since I've been here. So what does that equate to? Let's just take a look at how much Ethereum is 53,000 tokens. So 53,000 tokens, that's 530,000. 53,000 tokens is about 3 Ethereum, which is the amount that I got, plus probably the 1 Ethereum from the price appreciation over time. So that's about close to about more $4,000 to $5,000 that I made in a 24-hour period since starting Zero.Exchange. So again, what my strategy is, I'm kind of going to go a little bit riskier with this. If the price does take another dip, and again, I'm fully expecting it to not really stay at a super high rate at the moment. It would be sort of an anomaly if it does. It wouldn't surprise me, but it's definitely, I think, more likely that the price is going to go down because you're farming tokens, and a lot of these people who are farming tokens, you know, some people want to get out with a quick profit. Some people are farming 50 ETH worth of Zero tokens, and like me, they got made maybe 6 ETH worth of tokens from they farmed from the past day, and they might just cash out that 6 ETH, jump back in later, or find the next thing. You have all kinds of different traders in the space here, and that's one of the reasons why I think the price of Zero is going to go down over time. But here's the thing, it doesn't, like, if you're thinking medium to longer term, it doesn't really matter what the price is going to be. Even if the price were to go down, I would have my claim tokens, my 3 Ethereum worth. I'm still about break even because of the farming in general. And on top of that, like I said before, if they release what they're supposed to release, if they get their Avalanche and Polkadot atomic swap going here, then I think that this token really can go parabolic, which is the reason why I'm more or less accumulating rather than just trying to make a quick buck and sell and get a quick, you know, $4,000, $5,000 and find the next coin. So the potential kind of worries that you might have and that I have with Zero is that the team is anonymous. So there's no public figures doing Zero at all right now. So it's kind of a lot. It's a lot to promise and a lot to expect from a totally anonymous team. Of course, it is way more likely to have an anonymous team just inject something in the code where they can mint themselves tokens and just scam out and steal everything. Now, the positive, sort of the positive with Zero.Exchange is there really can't be any liquidity funny business going on, because the majority of the liquidity is from us, from the people farming and you know, adding Ethereum and Zero to the liquidity on Uniswap and on here on app.zero.exchange. And doing the farming from that. So there's not going to be probably any liquidity funny business, but beyond that, if there's any coding errors or shady stuff in the code, that's something that I am cognizant of. You know, it could happen. But nonetheless, like I said, I think the upside potential is way higher. So that's why I'm considering dumping in a little bit more Ethereum into here when the price does rebound back down. I don't want to buy right now because I think right now it could be close to all-time high. If we take a look at the DEX tools right here, it's not at all-time high, but it's getting close to its second best all-time high here for Zero.Exchange. So keep an eye on this. Like I said, don't sleep on Zero.Exchange, and follow up with what exactly it's doing. I mean, you look at something like SushiSwap and Uniswap and a few other things that have been somewhat successful. If the Zero token and the Zero.Exchange even become half as successful as Uniswap or half as successful as SushiSwap, then this is a really good buy point, a really good time to farm these tokens before it even gets to half of the levels of where those are at. But of course, like I said, a lot to live up to, a lot of promises that are just currently promises. They are updating things in the Telegram, so follow up on their Telegram, and hopefully this will work out for all of us who are trying it out. Another token that I want to kind of give you guys a preview on is the YOP token, the YOP token. So we can go over here where it says YOP.finance. This is the website. This is a token that I actually bought some of the other day as well, along with a few others. I might talk about those other ones later. I'm not 100% sold on a few of the other tokens, but this one looks pretty cool. It's yield optimization platform protocol. I might have to do a separate video kind of explaining how this all works, but essentially, again, you have a lot of high goals. I think this one does have a public team, like so this guy's the founder, Atif Yaqub is the founder right here, so that's one positive. But what they're doing is they're basically making yield farming and DeFi and all the stuff that we're doing a lot more user friendly. I forget the phrase that they use, but it's like kind of making it kind of like Cash App. So like they're calling themselves like the Cash App of cryptocurrency, where you have normal people that can just download the app and get started with all this stuff right away and get in really easy. Or maybe they said the Weeble. I'm not really sure what they said, but they used some really cool analogy. And again, if they follow through and they can do all this stuff that you're seeing right here, they can do the farmers market, they can do the swap decks, they can do they can hold the wallet, the market data. If you can get all of that on one app functioning properly, I think that will be a really good thing. Because I mean, if we really look at it, I mean, MetaMask is, I think, going to be dethroned eventually. It's going to be outdated eventually, and we're looking for an app that can really do all this stuff and get into the general public's hands, so that the general public can easily just download the app and get started in DeFi and get started in crypto right away really easily. And I think that's what YOP.finance is trying to do, make it really just more user accessible. So I'm looking at this one. YOP is actually doing really well too. I think this is up pretty high. I guess had a little bit of a dip, but it's got a long way to go. It just recently launched, currently sitting at about $1 a piece. Like I said, maybe I'll do a separate video on this one a little bit later because I want to do some analysis of the supply and all the things like that. But I think that this one has a long way to go as well, so keep an eye on this one too. That's everything for today, guys. Just wanted to give you a quick update on those two. Cyber Token also going well. I'll have to do a separate video about Cyber Token too. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.